There guys, here we go then. Stuart is meant to be with us, but has just disappeared off the face of the earth, so I'm doing it on my own. There we go, the Xbox Showcase. What are they going to show us? What are you looking forward to? Hopefully no licensed music, because I'll have to talk over the top of that as loudly as I possibly can. I'm kind of hoping that they show Starfield. I'm interested to see if they've actually bought anyone else, and if they have, what they're going to do with them. Turn them into janitors or something. Oh yeah, let's jump in.
$20 That's how long Xbox has been with
Todd
us.
Howard,
And like you,
dickhead.
this is a moment I always look forward to. I love seeing the new games, crossing my fingers for my favorites to return, hoping for a few surprises. Most of all, though, I love seeing everyone around the world come together and celebrate what games mean to all of us. And I think, you know, this past year, they've meant even more. Thank you.
Yeah, because there have been none from any of you at Xbox. Ori and the Wispy of the Forest Balls.
And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the friendships we've had that whole time. At Bethesda, we believe video games do one thing better than anything else.
They just work.
They transport us. Through art and technology, there's real magic when you step into a new world and can make it your own. We've traveled the worlds of Elder Scrolls, of Fallout, and now, for the first time in over 25 years, we're creating a new universe with Starfield. Set hundreds of years in our future, it's an epic about hope, our shared humanity, and answering our greatest mystery.
Fallout in space.
It's a game we've dreamt of playing, and it wasn't until now that we have the hardware, the technology, and the team who's hard at work at home to make that dream a reality.
Bollocks.
We're excited to finally share our first in-game teaser and something to look forward to.
Here we go then. Knock our socks off.
Constellation Starship Frontier. We have you on scanners. Performing remote systems check. Helium-3 tanks check. Seals are intact. Clear still go.
Yep, Fallout 76 levels of graphics there. Great.
They say the wonder
This is CGI, isn't
not
it?
that the field of stars
dear.
is so vast.
CGI, one.
You're part of
Got one
Constellation
CGI.
now, part of our family.
How many more?
What you found, it's the key to unlocking everything.
We reach your constellation.
This is all we've been working towards.
Jemison route looks good.
We've come to the beginning, of humanity's final journey.
Prepare for departure. Graviton loop array spool check. Your space lane is clear.
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
To discover what's out there.
Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
That was in-game, was it? I don't think it was. That was definitely a fucking CGI. Bullshit. Lying already. It's been 6 minutes.
It is awesome to share with you for the very first time one of the most anticipated games in the world from Todd Howard and the team at Bethesda Game Studios. A groundbreaking game. And yes, it's exclusive.
They do talk a load of old shit.
Welcome to the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. I am so excited and proud to be here today celebrating games. Because although it's been an incredibly tough year,
We haven't released any.
That games are such an important source of joy and connection. We are committed to forging the next era of gaming. Conjuring
By
worlds
releasing
never
none at
before
all. That's a
possible,
really
unlocking
strange
play across
error.
all devices and delivering the power of games to everyone. And now, we get to share that quest with Bethesda, not just as partners, but as one team, united in bringing the very best games to more people everywhere. So today, we get to reveal more of what's to come. We have an amazing show, 30 titles, 27 in Xbox Game Pass, and of course, every single console title you'll see today is optimized for Xbox Series X and S, offering next-gen performance, speed, and features. We get to work with the best studios on Earth. Next is something truly riveting. The latest entry in the haunting and evocative franchise created by GSC Game World, Stalker 2. Coming first to Xbox Series consoles and PC. This will be a true next-gen experience, targeting 4K resolution and ray tracing. Let's take a look at what you'll get to play when it launches next year.
If it launches next year. Console launch exclusive. But the console's already launched. And it's a console launch exclusive a year after the console's launched. That is the most Microsoft and Xbox thing ever.
Готово.
Ну и пошли они нахрен.
Спасибо тебе. Ты многим сталкерам жизнь спас.
Ну, давай, малюй картину маслом.
What?
Вот поэтому я ни в какие разборки и не лезу. Не хочу пулю поймать.
Ну не знаю. Между аномалией и
Пулю поймать.
Ну не знаю. Между аномалией и маслиной я уже лучше пулю выберу.
Вот ты говоришь, а я прям вижу красоту эту. Не первый год в зоне, вроде примелькалась уже. А каждый день удивляет.
Зона надоесть не может. Говорят, ты знаешь, где вход в фундамент.
Узнаешь мотив?
Right, so these are all in Pripyat, right? So this guy's just having a bit of a dance around in a nuclear wasteland.
Слышал?
Kelly,
Вот
you need
это
some help.
культура. А ты одно и то же по кругу лобаешь.
I've had a fantastic idea. I'm just going to live here where the worms are 27 times bigger than they should be. We've all seen
Прошу
Godzilla.
прощения. Может, вам кучу?
I used to have really long hair.
Профессура.
Yesterday,
Они вам лабораторию найдут.
I've grown a second head. But behind one of my knees. The big giant rats. There's a fat load of those in the original. Is that a big giant? I can't see what it is. That's no. That is not a big giant rat.
Зря ты так с друзьями. Ты же его на вылазки таскаешь.
That doesn't look bad. The good thing as well, for people who don't have an Xbox, is by the time this comes out, you're about to just play this on your television. Just get a Fire Stick, pop it in, bang, job done. Save yourself 500 quid.
Это хорошо. Он этого не заслужил.
I mean,
А пулю
yeah, they're going
заслужил.
on about next gen.
Жаль,
This
что ты так с ним поступил.
doesn't look all that good, and I think this is running on a PC. But hopefully, I mean, that's probably why they're waiting a year,
Она не
right?
могла быть свободна, пока он жил.
You just baklava.
Зато теперь
Baklava.
смотри на нее. Нет, Скиф,
Нет.
я не отдам ее никому. Зона дала мне жизнь, новую жизнь. Жизнь, которую я готов вернуть, если потребуется. Я буду защищать ее.
Oh, so this is the bad guy, is it? Yeah,
Охренеть.
does look pretty cool. That man
Похоже,
there,
пора.
И куда ты
the one not wearing the gas mask, he looks a bit oozy.
Нужно с ним поговорить.
Удачной охоты, сталкер.
Thanks. Cool.
Hello, can you hear me? Oh, am I live? Hello, everyone. Haha. Sorry about that. I was talking to a man about a dog. Getting a new car and stuff.
We're surviving
Okay, I think my stream. I'm watching your stream, and I'm a bit delayed, so maybe I should watch the other stream, the actual live stream.
No, we don't need to do anything.
Oh, so Turtle Rock. What did Turtle Rock do before? Oh, this is that Back for Blood, isn't it?
Oh, Back for Blood. Yeah, they did. You leave me with this sort of knowledge. Yeah, it's Back for Blood. Yeah, rumoured to be coming to Game Pass. Of course,
Yeah, that's
Game
what they're
One.
about to say now.
Because remember, if a game ain't on Game Pass, it ain't worth even having. Rubbish.
Yep.
That's
They showed Starfield earlier, which looked shit. Literally
Did they?
looks like it was a CGI trailer that they said, "Oh, this is in-game." It's like, no, that's CGI. So
was it the graphics engine, but like
yeah, you know,
I
it's
know
like
like the Battlefield one, Battlefield or Battlefront videos. They go, "This is in-game engines." Like the game isn't going to look like this when you're playing it at all.
yeah, pretty much
Using
that.
character models. Yeah.
But yeah,
So it's a movie made within the engine, which is not the same thing. It's a cutscene. It's not.
Yeah. But basically, it looked
representative.
no better than Fallout 76.
Oh yeah.
And they said,
Would
"Oh,
it be amazing?
it's taken us 25 years, in fact, 25 years to look like Fallout 76 in space." Which-
I know it's not all about graphics, but they, you know, it should still look current.
Yeah, it's a next gen
Just all that
thing and
sort
all
of
that.
things.
It's like they
Yeah.
just did Stalker as well, and I was looking at that thinking, this looks like a PS4
Stalker.
game.
Stalker is going to be on PlayStation. It's only got 3 months exclusivity on Xbox, and they're touting it like that's that's the be all and end all. Like it's an Xbox exclusive. And it's
Ah, okay.
like,
Well, that's 2
so-
Xbox lives in 16 minutes. Well done. Keep going, Xbox.
So-
Should have
so
done
we
this
already
as
know
a
that-
drinking
yeah.
game.
should have done bingo. Yeah, every time they say Xbox exclusive, you have to have a shot, and every time they say Game Pass, day one, or the power of the cloud. What's this?
They repeatedly said, was it, oh, games are important, games are important. It's like you haven't released anything for nearly fucking a year. Over 2 years.
Days. Is it 500 days now?
600 and something.
Last big game. Since Gears 5, wasn't it? The last big
Yeah.
game.
And then they had
Gears Tactics, though. Gears Tactics was kind of a game you could count, but
Ori
I mean,
and
they
the Blind Forest or whatever it was, the second one. I think that was the last one.
yeah, that's by a small indie company, though. It's not really a AAA game at all. Cuphead, they rode on the success of Cuphead for like 3 years. And that came to PS4, even though they said that would never come to PS4.
Yeah, we can pretty much expect that. They said Starfield is exclusive, but I'm pretty sure once it'll be exactly the same as the Medium, where they'll be like, we've spent maybe billions on this, and we're not making any of that money back. We now are hemorrhaging money. We're gonna have to put it somewhere else.
Yeah, and by that time, if the game isn't good, everyone's going to know and not buy it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's a good way of PS4 players to know what they're going to, or PS5 owners to know that is this game even worth the 50, 60 quid price tag or not.
Yeah. Oh, let's Sea of Thieves.
Whereas you're guaranteed, if this is crap, this is the game I have no interest in. I don't know why Xbox fans even. This is a waste of rare. Rare who make games now. I haven't made a good game for 10 decades at this point. The last good game was Viva Pinata, I think, in 2010, and that didn't sell. They've been stuck on Kinect games since then. Killer Instinct, I think they've done as well. But oh look, Jack Sparrow. You always know a series is failing when they have to bring in other IPs to push the game to make it more
Realize we had company.
bring in the fans of Pirates of the Caribbean to rescue it, sort of thing.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
The only one that goes against that is Kingdom Hearts, because that's basically that's what it's all about. That game, crossovers. But yeah, Sea of Thieves was supposed to be this amazing game on Xbox One, and it's never really been anything I've ever wanted to play. It looked really basic and shit.
There's a load of bollocks. It's all, from what I've seen and played of it, there's lots of them, skeletons. Everywhere they go, we've got a new enemy. What is it? It's a red skeleton. Oh, cool.
It's nothing but Gertrude.
You know what though?
Oh, there they go.
I don't know.
They've
I
got
can
sea people
level
now.
I can level all that criticism. Your favourite game, Destiny 2.
Yeah, but they've at least got like 3-4 different sets. This seems to just be skeletons.
Colour.
By the looks of it,
Yeah,
the
there's
Jack
not-
Sparrow thing's actually added a crap load of different enemy types, so that is a big bonus.
It's like the game at the time, but I don't know why this is pushed so hard. It's not like it's a flagship title. It's no Gears or Halo, is it? It's just an fun online distraction game, mainly for streamers to stream. And when they say, "Oh, it's fun with friends," everything's fun with friends. That's not a. Doesn't mean it's a good game. You can play the worst.
Genocide's fun with friends, but you wouldn't do it. Well, you might do if you're that way inclined.
The game should still be fun, even if that on your own, as well. And friends just add to the fun. It depends on you. If you have good friends, you can literally, as I said, do anything together. It's fun. There we go. Yakuza. Yeah, this has already been on Game
What's
of it.
left for me?
Dragons. Like a Dragon's going to be on there now, right?
Yeah,
now.
on Game Pass, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been leaked already, so it's not really a surprise.
Yeah. Right, let's take Game Pass as an example, right? Of game. People go, "Oh yeah, it's amazing," and only if you pay the price they want to pay, £10 a month, then you pay £100, £120 a year, £100 a year to do a deal. If you only play the Yakuza games, one of them takes you about 50 hours.
Reputation is everything.
You play through all them, by the time you get to the end of the year, that's all you've played.
Time to call.
If you can't play everything on Game Pass, it's like one of those things where you can play each game for a little while and then go, well, I feel like I'm missing out by not playing all the other games. So I feel like when I've got Game Pass, I never put any time into one game.
What the?
So I feel like I want to get my value from the others. Whereas when you buy a game for £70, you go, right, I'm committed to this game now, I'm going to play it the shit out of this. And you really do focus on that one game.
Yeah, it's good.
And then once you've done that game, you can trade it in.
Game's good. That Game Pass is good for us. It's not good for the business at all. You know, and I know the Xbox will always go, yeah, but they don't get a payout. So do the people who release their games out into the market. Everyone gets paid. You know, it doesn't matter what way the people who make the games get paid by the people who put them all together to make the game in the first place. So they get paid regardless. But the people who paid them still need to get paid. And they're the people who aren't going to get, they're like, oh, well, we've got the flat pay, which we've given to the people who made the game, as we would normally, traditionally, and then we'd have residual from selling the game, or then eventually putting it on something like PS Plus, or Epic, or whoever will then pay the big lump sum, which is then what we take.
Yeah.
With a Game Pass, we're not taking anything, because, it's like millions of people will play the game, and only a few people will... It's impossible to retain all of those players.
No, I think like how much, whatever, 10% of 5% even probably end up going, I'm going to buy that game and have a copy when it's on sale or something. But anyway, we're missing this is Battlefield, right? Gameplay.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Battlefield 4.
It does, doesn't it? With a red filter over it, right? It will be the follow-up to those games. It will look like them.
I bet they're going to go, this is day one on Game Pass, because, well, of course it is, but you're going to have the EA thing to be able to do that. So
you'll be able, the EA thing's included anyway, so I think what happens is all their new games, you get a 10-hour trial of the game.
Yeah.
So by default, all Game Pass players maybe they'll have a trial of 10 hours.
Yeah,
and then
short trial.
Go free. But you get...
You've got it on PS Plus as well. Yeah.
Pay $3.99 and you've got it for the month. So £20 for the year, I think it is. Really cheap. You don't get as many games, but you still get all the new games. You just don't get as many old ones. I mean, Battlefield's always good. Once they sort out all their server issues and all the bugs and stuff, it ends up being good not 2 years after it come out.
Yeah, apparently Battlefield 1 is really great now.
Yeah, but it's too late.
Yeah, way too late. But people still play it.
Battlefield 4 and...
Yeah, people have gone back to Battlefield 4 as well. Apparently all the servers there's loads of paid ones. They've all come to life again.
I was just at 12 minutes game with those two. X-Man and Ray from... Yeah, William Dafoe. This is a game where it loops like Groundhog Day, right? 12 minutes. They've been showing this game every E3 for like 3 years, I swear. And it still isn't out. Why is this little game taking so long?
I have something to share.
What is this, my birthday?
We're having a baby.
Police.
I don't know. I am quite far behind you.
Shut up. You know what this is.
No, I've gone.
12 minutes. Shut up! Shut up, Spider-Man!
I know I say this a lot.
I'm listening with no volume even.
I love you.
Oh.
I say this a
Because I
lot
don't
too,
want to
but
echo on the
I
call.
gotcha.
Oh, this is how far behind are you? Because
I've just been given the release date for 12 minutes.
oh, okay, so I'm about 30 seconds in front of you.
Oh god.
So I'm already on the next game.
Yeah, some weird blue thing. Oh, is this Psychonauts 2? Hey!
Yeah.
This is coming to the PS4 as well.
Is it?
Yep, because it was already been made for the two of them, so it's coming. Yeah, because it was a crowdfunded game to start off with.
Right.
And part of that crowdfund was it was going to go to the PlayStation, so they have to, got to fulfill it.
Yeah, of course they have. I never played the original Psychonauts. I know everyone goes on about it being this amazing game on Xbox, but I didn't ever play it. I played it when it mastered, so I have no idea. I've heard it's got bad cameras.
Yeah, that was my problem with it. I like the premise and the acting and all that.
Yeah.
And how it looks and stuff, but yeah, camera's shit, and it's got a lot of platforming.
And it isn't Nintendo quality camera system like they got now. So.
No, it's Sega quality.
It's Sonic Adventure.
Sonic 06. Yeah. So what the fuck? You jump,
Yeah.
and then the
Era
camera
when 3D
spins.
just come in and they didn't really know how to do cameras yet.
Which is ridiculous because Mario 64 had it perfect.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
They could do it on the first go, first run. Nintendo just nailed it. Everyone else is struggling. They even put their controller around 3D games, like they knew. Gotta give it to Nintendo. They are, when it comes to control options and technology melding together, they are forward thinking. Always. It's just their other stuff online. When it comes online, they're not very backwards. Anyway, I haven't seen anything yet that's gone. Wow, I want to get an Xbox.
No.
We started this showcase with my good friend Todd Howard, who gave you a first
My
look
good friend Todd Howard. They hate each other.
along with Bethesda Game Studios. All of our teams
Fucking
take
Todd
on the
coming out
projects
here
that have been in
talking
development
bollocks and
well
making our
before
job
we
harder.
joined the Xbox
Fucking curly-haired fuck.
So rest assured,
He looks like
games
an
you've been
older
expecting and
Phil
hoping
Spencer.
for are still in the works. And today,
Yeah, they always wear the jeans and jacket and
Game
the
Pass
t-shirt underneath. Because we're cool.
that includes several
We're so
id
down with the
software games,
kids.
like the award-winning Doom Eternal. If you're looking for another reason to play
The
it,
problem with
Doom Eternal
fucking
will be
Doom Eternal
optimized
though
for
is because
Xbox
your
Series X and
stupid
S
fucking
on
Bethesda
June
thing
29th.
attached to it and the
Powered by
stupid
id Tech, this
Microsoft
next-gen
thing
upgrade
attached to
will be
it.
free
It's
for
nigh on
everyone who
impossible to
owns
get
Doom
in.
Eternal. And on Series X,
On
it will
PC,
offer
yeah.
improved
Yeah.
visuals at 60 FPS with
Brilliant.
ray tracing,
Doesn't bloody
4K
work.
mode, and an optional
I still haven't
up to
finished the
120
Doom
FPS.
2016 game.
Or maybe
You haven't,
you're in the mood
yeah.
for an
You stuck on
RPG
that
like
Cyber
Skyrim,
Demon
which
boss.
marks its
Stuck on the
10th
bus. Yeah.
anniversary
I'll probably
this
go
November.
there and just kill him straight
We
away.
can't celebrate it without you.
Oh
So share your
hooray!
favorite
There's
Skyrim
another
memories,
Skyrim
stories,
thing coming.
artwork, and more on Skyrim 10.
I'm on,
Or
is there?
The meme
I'm
coming to life. Yeah.
I'm still watching Doom Eternal, so I'm watching this.
Everything
And I'm behind
love
you
about
now.
Fallout games. Custom camp
I
building,
figured that'd be better.
rich
Yeah,
storylines,
10, what?
boring factions,
Skyrim
unique
10?
characters, places to
I mean, that's
discover,
how many times they've
find
released
it
it.
all
The 10-year
here.
anniversary.
In fact,
Is it a bit?
Fallout
It's been
76
longer than
is now
10
one of
years
the
for
most
Skyrim,
popular
surely.
games on Game Pass,
No,
thanks to
November the
incredibly
11th,
welcoming and
2011.
collaborative
Because I remember because it was 11,
Here's a
11,
look at
11.
what's coming next in Fallout 76.
Oh, good. This should be yeah. Basically, it looks exactly this quality stuff in just in space.
I wanted to not see that. No, I wanted to see it. Just I knew it wouldn't be gameplay. Mr. Matty Plays, who's been hyping up Starfield for about 2 years now on his channel. It's like, today's the day. And everyone's like, you aren't going to see anything. He's going to see a CGI trailer, and everyone's like, no, we might see gameplay. But, oh no.
The thing is, as well as they said, oh, first bit of gameplay. Literally, the person walks into a room, puts a spanner down, walks up a ladder, looks at a control panel, and then flies off into space. Oh, so that's the gameplay, is it? Put spanner down, press button, fly to space.
Bethesda had to sell me on why I wanted to get excited, because the last 2 games or whatever have not been great. You know, like Fallout 4 was okay. Fallout 76 was a goddamn joke when it launched. So their track record is crap. They have to win me over. The last great game they ever did was Skyrim. And even that now, go back to it and go, even at the time, did things...
It was janky as fuck, and you fell through the floor a lot as well. It was like the one thing that all of these Xbox fans are gonna quell their expectations is when Starfield comes, it's gonna be a broken, shitty mess. 25 years worth of broken, shitty mess, and it'll take another 5 years for the community to fix it for you, and then it'll only be worth playing on the PC.
Expedition Squad Delta, report. Over.
They will.
Oh
they will
God.
defend. You get crazy scores. it'd be the best game ever, whatever. Because Bethesda, and it'll have anyone who gives it criticism will be like, "Oh, you just
Oh, you're a Sony fanboy. Meh, 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 meh. Oh, fuck off in the bin. Stupid Xbox cunt.
It's fun to tease the other side, but you know,
Yeah.
we do it. We do it to boil piss. We do it on purpose.
Yep.
I mean, for the record, I've got 2 Xboxes looking at me right now, and I've been an Xbox. I bought the Xbox, the very first Xbox I bought on the first day for 500 quid.
The Pit, spelt as in Brad Pitt. Is it Brad? You have to
Oh,
get
is this the
inside
Pit?
Brad Pitt.
This was originally in Fallout 3 DLC. So this is this basically Fallout 3 remastered in a sense.
Amazing. So they're basically doing what they're doing with Elder Scrolls, but with Fallout 76.
Revisiting all the old places.
Jesus Christ.
Cheap. It's cheaper to do it. They've just got to go back to the old maps, give a few new textures. It's the same engine anyway, as we all know.
Don't have to do new textures, just keep the old ones and then say it's nostalgic.
But it's 4 times the detail, whatever it is. 10 times, what did they say that last
4
time?
times the lies, that's what it is.
Elder Scrolls Online, we tried that for a little bit. I never got into it because it looks like a game from 2007.
Yeah, it looks like I think it's using Skyrim, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really cool when they did Morrowind, and it was like, oh, it's actually the whole place. Anatomically, it's not the word, but it was correct. The places were where they were originally, so that was really cool.
With Elder Scrolls, I find, I know people are going to say, "Oh, yeah." When I look at The Witcher or any other fantasy, Lord of the Rings, I know it all comes from there anyway. Tolkien. Skyrim to me feels very vanilla. It doesn't feel like it's got much of an identity. It just feels like it's very copy-paste of other stuff. It doesn't have much of its own identity in its design, art design. To me, it doesn't anyway. Whereas when I look at a game like Witcher 3, say what you want about the game, but the look of it and the world and designs are all it's sort of unique.
I think Skyrim is quite problematic now as well with the way that society is, because like all the black people all live on their own in one island. So I'll just keep them over there. Yeah, and all the lizard people live in their own little island in one place.
Yeah,
What
true.
is this?
And they will lean into that because Citadel is a very white, super sort of thing anyway, isn't it? Like, you might argue they're the ones who keep everyone divided, but they don't. But what's this? Is this Fall Guys again?
Some bollocks. It's Fall Guys, the Xbox version.
Fall Guys mixed with the other gang beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full beasts.
Gang guys.
Gang bang.
Gang guy style. What the hell is this?
It looks shit.
Is this a Game Pass game? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the first game that they're going to sell at full price.
I doubt it. They won't sell any games at full price now, will they? They're
Technical
committed
pull.
to that now, so they can't. They can't go back on it because if they do, they're going to go, well, "You lied. You done this. You said it'd be on Game Pass every game." So they're going to TV. They're putting the Game Pass on TV because they know they're not going to be able to get the reach on just the console alone. They ain't going to be able to generate enough money to sustain the games being put on there. So they need like 100 million plus subscribers.
And they'll get that on the telly as well, definitely.
Yeah, so.
I'm just thinking, well, I'm glad I didn't get an Xbox, so I'll just wait for that stick now. I can
buy a stick and a controller and play all the games.
I can definitely justify buying a stick for 30 quid with my partner. I wouldn't have been able to justify, I'm going to buy a PS5, that's fucking 450 quid. I also need an Xbox, that's another 500 quid. She'd be like, yeah.
Don't forget the big stack of AA batteries you're going to need.
Oh yeah, all the batteries. Is Hades coming to Xbox now, I assume? Or is this DLC?
Yeah, I think it's got to be Xbox, isn't it? I mean, it's coming to PS4 as well, by the way, so it'll probably be on Game Pass and not on PS now.
Oh, Game Pass. Cool. I've already got that on Epic, so meh, whatever.
Never played it.
That really good game.
Yeah, if you like roguelikes, I guess.
Yeah, it's very quick. It's Returnal, but in
2D.
the
That's
older
isometric.
days.
Yeah. Diablo style. Jump ship. What's this? Don't nod.
Artsy bollocks is what it is.
Don't nod. Looks like their style.
So all they do is just artsy bollocks.
It's only the arty bollocks too.
Yeah, not as arty bollocks as this though.
Like this Disco Elysium style graphics, that is.
Are they? It's more like it's like Inside and stuff like that.
Oh, it is them, isn't it? It's a new one, isn't it? Inside people.
Oh yeah. They do artsy. It's not entirely bollocks. It's artsy but good usually. Stories never make any fucking sense though, especially the endings. You're just like.
I never played Inside, so I don't really ended. I played
Well, both of them. Yeah, you're just like what? What did I just do?
Is this more 3D though? It is, isn't it? 2D, 2.5D.
It's like Little Nightmares.
Yeah. That toddler looked really creepy then.
He's the true monster. I'm calling it now. He's a tiny little Jimmy Somerville.
Ginger. Dog's gonna die.
Yeah. The dog's gonna do a full-on thing and just turn into loads of other dogs and then a flower.
What's she doing? What's that kid doing now? Like a
marks
poltergeist.
the 20th
Wake up in the middle of the
anniversary
night,
of
going to
Xbox.
Somerville.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, Jimmy Somerville.
Oh, I thought you were just saying that because he was a ginger.
No, Jimmy Somerville's bald.
Yeah, I know, but he's still a ginger.
Is he?
Our goal has
Yeah.
always been
He's
to
got the
Boner
bring
Ross.
players together. And for the
Who's
first
this?
time, we're thrilled to offer
No, it's
our
Halo.
entire multiplayer experience to all players
Behind
across
you a little bit on the
Xbox
stream.
and PC with no barriers.
So I'm watching our stream now, so
Halo
it's
Infinite
delayed.
multiplayer will be free to play and invite more of you than ever
It's
before
free to play to play the
Spartan hero.
the multiplayer.
The creative director of
On
Halo
what, Halo?
Infinite,
Yeah, it's probably going to be the best part.
the original Halo Combat
Microtransactions
Evolved
confirmed then.
to leading the fan favorite Halo
Yeah.
3 ODST. Joseph is a Halo
Probably.
visionary.
Because nothing's free
It
to
is
play.
so great to
As
have
we all
him
know
back
from the
Yeah,
episode
it'd
stuff.
Halo.
It'd be skins, wouldn't it?
Premium
hey,
isn't
everybody.
free. It'd be power pack. It'd be
For
cards,
us,
wouldn't it? You'd be
and I
able to
hope
buy
many of
cards
you,
to
Yeah.
boost.
Halo has
Well,
always
you don't
been
have
about
5 already.
heroism
You buy
and wonder,
packs, loot
about
boxes
fighting
and
to
shit.
keep humanity
Heroism
safe
and
against
wonder. That's
impossible
what Halo's
odds
been
in
about.
a beautiful and mysterious sci-fi
Halo
world.
has been about ripping off other
This is
franchises
just
and making
one
them
part
Still
of the
looks
Zen
as shit
Ring,
as it
the
did before.
largest,
What are they
most wide open
doing?
environment we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to
Yeah.
explore it.
I do feel sorry for the Xbox because they really stick up for their consoles so much, and then this is like a comedy show. Adam Sandler wrote this.
This looks like, I'm not even going to lie, this looks like it could be running on a 360.
But they're not alone.
An original
in the fight.
Xbox.
No, oh, it looks a little bit better. Like, okay, doesn't look like anything my Xbox One could do. That's why it's going to be on there anyway, isn't it? 720p or something. But you look at that and you just go,
This
yeah,
looks like graphically wise, like when I saw Halo 4, I think it was.
yeah.
Where it was like, oh, okay. And I
Halo
was-
4 was genuinely impressive when it launched on a 360. But the reason that game looked so good on 360 was because they brought the world was a lot more narrower than the other games of previous. They brought the world in to more
more
smaller
linear.
environments, and it wasn't really a Halo game. Much like Halo 2 did on the original Xbox. Halo 1 was open. Halo 2 had to be more narrow for the graphics to be better. And the same things happened with this because they've had to open it up so much. Also make it run on the old tech. So they've had to make sure the graphics don't get too ambitious because it's just not going to be able to run at all. It's got to be scalable, isn't it?
Has he always had a grappling hook, or was that a new thing?
Oh, grappling was in the last demo, and it was like, oh, that's probably that from Doom Eternal. There's very little to separate Doom guy from Halo guy, to be honest.
How? By you?
They're both very similar. Doom's got much more kinetic gameplay than gunplay. Halo's more about, but it's desexualized katana.
Yours were to take
Yeah,
her back
wasn't
to
she
the
naked
Academy
before?
She was pretty much naked before. She had all like clear, side boob and boobs were out in Halo 4, but now they've
Yeah, they've had to
sorted that out.
change that, haven't they?
something
But, oh,
else.
people are complaining.
Unsuccessful
Who?
deployment.
She's
My
got,
deletion routine
she's got a
was supposed
uniform
to
now.
Oh, yeah, certain people. Yeah, but who? Let's change the subject.
What?
Yeah, we know who's complaining.
Something stopped
Anita.
deletion. We need to find out why.
But this
Well, I
wasn't
suppose
the
it doesn't really
mission.
matter at the end of the day, but
Missions changed.
Yeah, it's not going to
They
make
always
any
do.
difference to the game.
Are you sure?
Still going to be.
I mean, if you
shit.
want to, if you want to see naked blue people, there's plenty of places on the internet you can go.
Yeah. Or people cosplaying as her.
Well, I don't really mind that, to be honest. It's not like I get on the
Of course,
rant about
you can't have a Halo game
making
without multiplayer.
you know,
And on Xbox Series X,
whatever.
you'll
It's
be
not,
able
it's
to
not, she's not
enjoy
real.
Infinite's multiplayer
But,
option
Things like
at up to
Mortal
120
Kombat, when
frames per
people
second.
getting all arsy
Finally,
about
I'm very
people
happy to
getting out of the
announce that
bikinis
Halo
and stuff and
Infinite's
getting
first
into actual
free-to-play
armor. I was
multiplayer
just like,
season
well, to be fair,
and Infinite's story-driven campaign
they kind of
will
need
launch
it.
together this
It
holiday.
makes more sense to my brain to see a
Red
woman
clothes.
turn up with like armor fighting a man with 4 arms. It's like, well, if you turn up with a bikini, you're not going to win that. He's just going to grab you, snap you, and then rip you in half. But if you've got a bit of armor on, I don't know. Oh, this is the Halo multiplayer, I think.
Okay. Again, Halo. The trouble with Halo is it's so sort of like the things that make Halo Halo are so set in stone. If you change anything, it's not Halo anymore. But because you don't change anything, it just feels like nothing's being improved. It just feels like, oh, it's Halo. You know what I mean? It's stuck between a rock and a hard place. You can't change too much to break the formula of Halo, which they did in 5, which is one no one liked. 5 it had too many powers, too many sprinting and all that shit. Made it feel like COD. See, Bungie were right, you know, they've done all they could with Halo and they knew it. And they did Halo Reach and they went, right, now we're going to do Destiny. So we can change everything to what we want to do without ruining what makes Halo Halo. And that's why they jumped ship and went and done Destiny.
Yep.
And Destiny is a better game, I think, playability wise than Halo is. It just feels better to play. It's evolved. It's its own thing.
Yeah, I'm sure Microsoft look at Destiny, or have been looking at Destiny, and this is what Infinite's going to be a lot like, because of that. We need to copy that.
Because Microsoft made a big mistake. They could have kept Bungie on board and said, you can make Destiny, make it Xbox exclusive, give them all the money in the world, and they probably would have done it. Give them creative control. But they want to keep this. So they got 343 to carry it on, and now we're at this point where all they're trying to do is sort of like create what Bungie had already done. Without, they're just stuck in this framework, and that's why it looks the way it does, why it plays the way it does. And it's still a good game. Halo's always going to be good. Halo is already, the fundamentals are already good. But unfortunately, it gets stale.
I think they just showed like skins and stuff there as well, because there was somebody with a samurai hat and stuff. So yeah, I think they're very sort of cautiously going, look at the things you can get, without actually saying it's going to cost you $20.
There will be a currency like in Destiny when you go around and you have to get stuff and you spend it on crap, and there'll be a shop. There will be. I mean, yeah, it looks better than the last Halo, but only minor. Only by
Diablo,
very
I
minor.
think. It's Diablo.
Oh yeah, Samurai. He's
This is
getting the loot and stuff.
Hey, Diablo.
Oh, what new? Oh,
23rd of September. Oh, there's a release date. If this is like day one Game Pass, I'm gonna laugh. It's gonna save me a shitload of money.
Play it day 1 on Game Pass. What about day 2?
Oh no, day 2, can't be bothered.
You got to pay for it.
This is upscaled to 4K, and they're making it like it's not gonna be hard to make this 4K, is it, you fucking plebs? Jesus Christ.
I think now, before the generation launched and they were saying 4K, I think, yeah, tell them all the bullet points. 4K, 60 frames, 120. It's so far really into this generation. I think that should just be the standard, and you don't have to shout about it. Just tell us what's in the game, not what's the. You know what I mean? It's like we expect it to be 4K now. We expect 60 frames, and you don't have to keep telling us that it's 4K 60 frames because we've already bought the machines.
Yeah.
And we expect it. Tell us on the game, not the PCs. It's a very PC thing in it to say that this.
I'm looking forward to this though, because Diablo 2 was the best one by a country mile.
Oh, is this Diablo 2, yeah?
Yeah, it's coming on the PlayStation as well.
Right.
It's pretty much going fucking everywhere.
So is this day one on Game Pass as well?
Probably. Oh, this is captured in engine, which means it's not gameplay. It's just using the engine.
What game is this? I'm still on Diablo.
A Sobo studio.
Alright.
So it's a Focus Interactive AA game.
But he's my brother.
Oh, I think it might be Plague's Tale.
No, well, it could be a sequel.
Yeah, Plague's Tale. There's a shitload of rats. They look like rats. Yeah, that's a lot of rats.
Diablo 2 then. That's a good game actually.
Sea of Rats is coming to PS5 for free apparently.
What is?
Plague's Tale.
What, the Xbox, the game PS Plus?
Yeah, PS Plus, the updated PS5 definitive version with any DLC.
Oh well, I've already got the PS4 version, so I haven't finished it yet though. But what I played over. It was a really good game. I had to delete it because I ran out of space back before I got my new storage device. 4 terabytes.
Interactive.
Yeah, it's a good single-player game, very linear. It reminds me of like Resi 4 or like that kind of game where it's wide linear and you go through the level chapters and there's a few stealthy bits, a few boss battles, there's a lot of puzzles to solve. It's a good game actually. The story's pretty good. It's very gory, and very pulls at the heartstrings a little bit. It's like
people getting eaten by Oh, you get to see the facial animation on the skin.
That's a step up. This is the sequel, yeah? They're showing, not the improved PS, the old one.
No, yeah, that's the sequel. I'm on Far Cry 6 now.
All right.
Time you learn about
2022. Is that Xbox exclusive? Or
I think it's a Game Pass, isn't it, again? If it's Game Pass day one, it's really weird. I don't understand.
Right.
What all the other ones are. This might be because there's rumours that Ubisoft has been acquired by Microsoft.
And all the other companies. Fucking Take-Two, Rocksteady, Rockstar. It's like, really? By that point, I won't buy an Xbox, that's fine.
You wanna blow shit up? One
Yeah, just let them all die. Well, you've all gone there for money.
I don't like monopolies in video games. I think it's just gonna make everything crap.
Yeah, it was better. I mean, the whole thing, it was better when Nintendo made Nintendo games, Sega made Sega games, and then there was no studios that I can think of that were separate to them, that would only go to one side. Like Capcom would, they go, we do all our platform games over on the SNES, we do all of our sport titles and stuff, simulations over on Sega. So it's like Nintendo's more of a toy, the Mega Drive is more of a sports thing. So they were the real fundamental differences.
Yeah.
It's still rivalry. Rivalry's good. It's what drives them. But Microsoft's answer to the rivalry is, I will just buy all the software houses so that all the games are with us on the Game Pass. Not thinking, what do they mean by console launch exclusive? I don't get that. What's launching next year?
What do you mean?
They keep saying console launch exclusive. But the console's launched last year.
No, what that means is the game will launch on that console with a 6-month launch window.
Okay. I
So
thought
the game will be exclusive for say 6 months on that
Oh,
platform.
Slime Rancher.
But it will be on PC as well, though. Just means it won't be on PlayStation for 6 months, or 3 months, or a month, or a year, depending on what they have.
It's not Slime Rancher, is it? Oh, it might be. Or is that Outer something Wilds or something?
Outer Wilds or Outer
Oh
Worlds?
no, this is Slime Rancher because you're putting things in boxes.
Played it. This is a great PC presentation so far. Or TV presentation, because all these games are going to be on my TV soon.
Yeah, it does at the bottom there. Xbox Cloud Gaming. That's the big one.
I'd be really gutted if I bought a PlayStation 5 and then 6 months later they went, right, if you get a TV with a PlayStation app on it, you can play all these games now. Like, so I've just spent 450 quid for nothing.
Phone Punch. They're like Sucker Punch, only not as good. Steep. All footage recorded in-game.
Steep, or Ubisoft game Steep?
Yeah.
Why wasn't that at Ubisoft event yesterday then?
I know, that's what it looks like. It looks like Steep. It's another
Oh.
snowboarding game. We've already got one. We've got Steep.
Yeah, we need SSX to come back.
Maybe this is what that is.
Maybe to remaster SSX Tricky. That was the best one.
Core Borders.
Oh yeah, that was the other one. There was lots of snowboarding games.
Yeah.
Cool Borders, 1080 snowboarding, which was on the N64. Do you remember that 1080 snowboarding?
Yep.
Cool Borders was PlayStation 1, I think. That was the thing. Cool Borders was a PlayStation game. So why is it on Xbox? This must be multi-plat. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Amped was another one that was on Xbox. Amped 3, which was a really bizarre snowboarding game.
There was a really
360 launch.
a good Skidoo game, but I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, where you was on those things. You were a bit behind. But they're the motorised fucking whatever they're called, shredders.
Oh. I know what you mean, like jet skis with snow.
Yeah. It's a really, really good game.
AVX or something, wasn't it called? I remember now.
Something
I know the
like
game you mean. Yeah, it's kind of like quad biking but on snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. They had a good soundtrack as well.
Yeah, there's not many of these games anymore.
Shredders just makes me think of the Turtles, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Atomic Heart.
That looks impressive. That looks like that game's perked my interest. I saw it because it's Bioshocky, but its own thing. Yeah, Russian. Like,
It's got hilarious Russian pop music.
Yeah.
Amazing.
God, it's like diarrhea for the ears.
It's the Queen. What's she doing now?
I don't know. I'm behind. I haven't seen it yet.
I was hearing you in it. The one is pissed off.
How long is this presentation on?
Hour and a half.
And how far have we done?
About an hour.
And nothing. No big surprises so far.
Oh, cool.
Where
So
are all
I
these
can play
games?
Atomic
Where are
Heart.
all these games that you promised, Phil?
None of
These
these.
all games. None of these are new. These are all
No.
games we knew about, right?
Yep.
I mean, you can blame him, but you can't blame him because Sony managed to get out new games all the time. But COVID has probably delayed them a little bit.
This looks like Stranger Things.
But Sony are still managing to bring out a new game every 2 to 3 months so far. PS5 launched, had Demon Souls and Miles Morales. Then it had Returnal. Then it had Ratchet and Clank. So there's been a steady stream of and a few other little games like Destruction Derby All Stars and Soulstorm. But yeah, there's been games coming out. Xbox, still nothing. It's a medium, which is shit.
And the medium's
And
not exclusive
exclusive
anymore. The only game they've got that I think could still be seen as exclusive is Ori.
Yeah.
Everything else can go somewhere else. And Ori could definitely be done anywhere else. It's just it's
Ori
not...
works on my Xbox One base vanilla copy of Xbox One, and it still looks gorgeous. But frame rate's a bit funny of it sometimes. But yeah, that could run on a Switch, not on our game.
I reckon that'll eventually end up on the Switch. It's perfect for that thing.
I think Game Pass is going to end up on the Switch though.
Yeah, I reckon. I do reckon old Big Daddy Phil has been talking to Sony and people like that.
Yeah,
it's just an app. Let me put the app on your store.
They want to put. They want to put they'd have to put down a much more what's the name version of Game Pass on the PlayStation. Like they would have only the Xbox titles on there, like the Halo, Gears, Forza. Only multiplayer games could not go on there because obviously it eats into the Sony's.
What a weird world it would be if you could play Xbox games on your PlayStation.
I think that's why a long time ago when Phil said that we don't look at Sony as the competition anymore. I think their competition is Netflix and places like that, even though it's films.
Google Stadia. And
they want to be in that market now. They want to. That's why they go into TV because they want to be the app that you go that sits next to your YouTube app, your Netflix app, your Amazon Prime app. You go, no, I just want to play a game. Just pick a game, play it, and it is a good business model. But unfortunately, it just means games won't generate as much revenue unless Microsoft gives them loads of cash.
Certainly.
They've got the money to do it. The vending companies have the money to do it. It's Microsoft, but it does. You've got to think, well, how much that money's got to eventually run out. It's just, I don't know. It's like, and all those games are going to just not get the.
Even with the amount of money they've got, it's not sustainable. They've got shareholders and stuff. Like shareholders are just going to be like, dude, where's our money we've invested? Oh, the people have got that. You know, if Big Daddy Phil is thinking of the people, which is really nice of him to do, eventually the people in that board office are going to go, yeah, do you want to come round the back of the shed here, Phil? And shoot the poor git.
Just grounded, I'm watching.
Yeah, I've had no interest in that. Literally just talked over the top of it. Got no interest in this either.
I used to love Honey, I Shot the Kids.
It is basically that, the game.
Yeah. No, without Rick Moranis.
He might be in it.
When he came out of retirement just for this. No. Among Us, the game that I have no interest in. Is you going to can of Coke? Other beverages are available.
Oh. What? Weeb game. Oh, it looks like Octopath.
Oh, this was that 2D to 3D one, yeah. I remember seeing this. I was quite impressed with this. I've gone to the other feed because I'm in front of you now. It's got a really shit name. Can't even pronounce it.
Shit
pretty.
House, the game. Yeah, it does look good.
There's two games. One's coming in 2022, one's coming in 2023. I think I'm in front of you again now. Got bored of being behind.
Okay. Oh, so they've done like as a thingy one and a side one as well.
Yeah, the next game I'm interested in. Looks good. Don't know if you got up to it yet.
Just going to it now, I think. Game Pass exclusive. Oh, console launch, so it comes here first.
Yeah,
The Ascent.
Yeah, it looks really good. Little
I'm
shooter.
glad it's coming elsewhere because I thought this was.
Really, that's soon as well. It's coming soon. July 29.
Yeah, it's going straight on Game Pass. I'll be playing it on my potato. To the knobhead who called my PC a potato. So fucking potato can run fucking Cyberpunk, you stupid prick. Go eat a dick. Go eat all the dicks. So it's Soya or whatever his name was. Calling you out, you fucking
This is
fencing
almost
fuck.
video. This is real life people now I'm looking at.
No, this is the graphical capabilities.
This is Chivalry, isn't it? Oh, something. What is it? It's a RTS
Oh.
or a Command and Conquer type game. Empires of something.
Oh, Age of Empires?
Yeah. Never been my game. PC. Doesn't belong on a console, really.
Yes, Age of Empires. The best thing about Age of Empires was it had a thing where you could make up your own maps.
Yeah.
And you would spend 100 years just fucking about making the whole villages, and you could change the landscapes and put water in like you was God. You spend hours doing that and then trying to get it to run, and it wouldn't work. Because you'd have to do the logic, and all the people would just be like, none of this makes sense to me. I'm just going to stand still.
Oh, how long has it been since the third game? It's been about 10 years, isn't it?
Yeah. Longer than that.
Weird. I've been listening to a podcast recently where someone was talking about the release of Age of Empires 3 or 2, and it was like 2009 on his PC. So yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Big expansion packs though and stuff, right? Between them.
Yeah, they had a Star Wars one that in a magazine got 1 out of 10, which is hilarious because it was so bad.
Well, that's basically every Star Wars thing since Disney did it.
We begin
what's
by
this?
hearing an old, wise-sounding voice.
Um,
We see a quiet,
Stuff.
peaceful setting.
Monsters, planet.
yeah, the odd decent bit of graphics now and then.
And important. Now,
Is this
something must break the serenity.
what is
Will this
this?
creature be in the game?
Is that like Extraction or something? What's that game? Is
Fucking Evolve, in it?
Suddenly,
it Ark 2 or something? No, is it?
I don't know. Oh, it's like Gears of War, isn't it?
Slow-motion shots
Too colourful for years.
and should bolster
It is. It's
Or Outriders?
2. No, it won't be too soon, surely. Don't know.
only one thing.
The CGI trailer, but
Yeah.
Over an epic shot of a world.
there might be a new.
There should be.
Oh, take a drink, everyone. It's a CGI trailer.
Now we see our
It's is that Worlds 2? I think.
only their silhouette because
Yeah.
Well, it won't look like that, will it?
the design.
Is that Worlds 2?
The story.
That's the biggest reveal they've had, but that was expected anyway.
Yeah, everyone was expecting that. So far, though, and they've got 25 minutes for the Kojima game to turn up.
The title.
Yeah.
I would genuinely be quite shocked if Kojima does go, my new game's over here. So you sneaky Japanese bastard.
They've got to do something that's going to piss off Sony people like us.
Yeah, towards
They've
the
got to
end,
do something.
there's got to be something, yeah. We've bought, so they're supposed to be buying IO, that's doable.
It's weird though because IO left Square Enix because they wanted independence again recently. So to be bought up by Microsoft, it must have been a lot of money thrown at them.
Yeah, or it's already found. But Hitman's doing really well for them, so.
I think this is Microsoft Flight
The
Sim.
flight
shit.
simulator, yeah.
It was good, but again, boring if you don't like flying around.
I'm really looking forward because the amount of hype that all these the Xbox lovers give this game. I'm looking forward to just endless Twitch streams of people on their Xbox charting flights from Thailand to France in real time. So this is going to take fucking 12 hours. And I'm on realism
It's impressive,
mode.
right? It's impressive, but I don't really get what the game is. It's like just flying around.
Yeah,
looking
it's
at
just
stuff.
fine, but it's
Really like Google Earth.
on the PC itself, which is what this is all. You know, the saying it's captured on the Xbox, but yeah, come on now.
It's on PC somewhere. Yeah. Running it.
Yeah, on
Top whack.
the PC it's amazing. But
I know it's amazing. But what's the game other
all
than
the-
flying around?
nothing. It's a simulator. There is no game.
Yeah. Yeah, boring. Might as well be. Oh, I guess there's a market because it obviously is. Good people love it.
Yeah.
But
And
if
you
you're going
get
to do
things
that,
like train simulators
yeah,
on the PlayStation.
people do know that. People do know they can pay like $1,000 and go and really learn to fly, right?
I'll just jump out of a window.
Yeah, but you can't. Surely, if you got into planes, you'd take lessons in a small light aircraft.
So July 27th, we're going to have Top Gun the game. We're going to have it is Top Gun the game. Amazing.
From Maverick, yeah, that's cool. It's still only the planes from Top Gun in Flight Simulator. It's not a game, is it?
Oh,
You don't get to be Tom Cruise.
who gives a fuck?
Starfield didn't even show off Tom Cruise. Like the rumor was Tom Cruise was going to be in it.
Yeah.
And I know exactly how he's going to be in that game. He's going to start off. He's going to be your dad, and then he's going to go, "See you later," and then you find him at the end of the game. Like the
Yeah.
same way Liam Neeson was
Liam Neeson,
in Fallout 3. In the end, he turns up for 10 minutes at the beginning. Or Patrick Stewart in Elder Scrolls 4. He goes, "Hello, I'm dead," and that's it. This
All
is good. Whatever
scenes
this
captured in engine.
This must be Unreal Engine. No, this is Forza.
Hey, Forza.
Horizon 5 or Forza 5 or Forza 8? Which one is it? This looks like Forza 5.
I think it's 5.
Horizon 5. Yes, streets and stuff. Again, that's
Mexico?
This is actually. I'm not gonna. I know we're stagging them off. It's their best game.
Oh yeah, Forza. It's miles and miles and miles and miles and miles above fucking Gran Turismo.
Yeah, and it's really good graphically. It plays really nice. Has a great variations. Look at that. I mean, yeah, that's probably the one game I will say. Yeah, Sony's nowhere near. Drive Club wasn't even
No.
up to this, and that was a really good game. Drive Club was better than GT.
Yeah, GT's shit. I don't know why they bother.
It's not shit. It's just.
Oh, I hate it so much. It's fucking just crap. There's
Nah,
every other
I've got-
game is like they made, and the second one their excuse was, and this is a long time ago, why don't cars crumble and that? Oh, because the manufacturers don't like it. And it's like fucking 5 on, like realistic games like Shift where they've had Lamborghinis, Ferraris. Ferrari was the one apparently who said, oh, we don't like the idea of our cars crashing. And they're in everything else. It's like with realistic crumple zones and all that sort of stuff. It's like, and then GT still doesn't bother because they go, oh well, we don't want you to crash. But it fucking happens in racing all the bloody
Yeah,
time.
it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter if it didn't call itself the real driving simulator.
Yeah.
That's
November 9th.
kind of like, well, yeah.
Game Pass. Hello.
Uh,
I'll be playing that then. On my potato.
Hello,
I'm Mike Brown, creative director
yeah.
at
Hello, Mike.
I gotta say, all the games, that's the one that I would probably get the Game Pass to play because I like Forza 4, Horizon 4. I like played all the Forzas, but Forza.
This is the largest and most diverse open world.
Their Turn 10 are a really good studio. Better than Polyphony.
Than the stunning AMG
Yeah, they need to sort their labs out. Polyphony.
rendered in
Polyphony or Polyphony.
They're by far the most. I mean, they graphically, their replays and stuff are amazing because they have some proprietary engine for that. But yeah, there's all these other games.
GT doesn't. GT Sport. I've been playing that recently, and it is a good game. It's just a bit. It's very. GT's very. What's the word? Not shit. Do you know what I can say? No, it's very like sterile. Doesn't feel like there's much personality in it anymore. This has got more personality. Water.
Yeah. So
and you
it's
can do
in
some stuff.
Mexico as well. So will you be able to get chased around by drug cartels?
I thought that Playground Games were making the new Fable as well.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's why I didn't know this. Obviously, they must have 2 teams.
Which means one of the games is going to suffer. So always the way when the main team are doing one thing. Oh, do you know, these sorts of trailers are so annoying.
It doesn't, because sometimes you have the graphical artists, once they've done their work, they sit around doing nothing anyway, so they move on to the next game they're making. And then... Oh.
Let's go and see what some of our other players are.
Yeah, but then they've never got
the Xbox Series consoles allow us to capture
you need to be focusing
hold
on one
for a
thing.
second.
right down to the individual needles on these
Oh, that was cool.
The scene looks
I know
real,
it's frozen.
but there are no tricks.
No, you're still here.
Maddie is behind
Yeah, I
the
think
wheel
my
of the AMG
internet's
Project One
going down. I've
Forza
got
in
the
Mexico's lush living desert.
resolution down.
Perfect
So I
place
can
to meet up with friends and
Skype
get out
and
for a drive.
stream at the same time.
Yeah, this was all fun as well, when you would just be driving around and just randomly find other people. And you could go and harass them.
I think... Yeah, I think this E3 is going to be underwhelming anyway, even though because it's not a in-person one. But just because I think all the games have been delayed.
Yep.
And they aren't ready to show off yet. They might be coming out just a little bit later, but getting a demo running and looking amazing.
They've done these
takes
guys.
a while.
If Fable's anywhere at all,
Fable
they'll be
is
showing it in a minute.
Yeah, if Fable's coming, I think we'll have to see that till at least 2023. So
It's probably already been
I don't even
cancelled.
think it's very. I don't even think Fable's that good. Fable 2 was pretty good. Fable 3 was a letdown. Everyone hated Fable 3. Angry Joe hated it. A lot of people hated it. It's like Peter Molyneux was like, I know he's not doing a new one, but Peter Molyneux was like, this game's all about emotion. And then he had a fart joke every 10 seconds. It's like, you can't do that. So Fable was...
It's really weird as
Fable
well,
was
Peter Molyneux going down that way, because like, if you look at all of his other games as well, Populous, Powermonger, Sim Hospital, the original Fable, Black and White, it's all very po-faced, so it's just very strange. I'm wondering if he did that on purpose. Like, right, I'm going to make this game the worst fucking game ever, just so I can get out of here.
They closed Lionhead Studios, didn't they? They were developing Fable Legends, and then they shut them down, and then they just passed the franchise on to Playground Games. That's a bit of a kick in the teeth. But this is what I said on Twitter. Someone said that Xbox has got a plan. First year is like get your Game Pass out, get the console out. Second year is show off all the new games that come in. And I put in year 3, cancel half of them, and all you're going to get is Forza, Gears, and Halo.
Yeah, that's it.
All the other games get delayed or cancelled. Like Crackdown 3 was, or Spellbreak. It's called Spellbound, Scalebound. That'd be good if that came back.
Yeah, that'd be fun if that came back, but it came back on the PlayStation. Hang on, the what was good in this?
Here's Maddie again. She's joined by Abraham and some other
So far though, this is the only game graphically that is you could say this is Series X. This is like pushing gen, but it still doesn't look as good as. I still don't think it looks as good as Horizon Zero Dawn 2 or Forbidden West, what it's called.
Here we see our new volumetric lighting system filling the scene with
Or even Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank looks amazing.
Yeah.
Even David Jaffe now has gone back on to do a video today to say
It's
he
'cause
finally
when he was playing it, he was stoned as fuck, so he was just sitting there talking bollocks.
He said now that he finally gets the SSD, and why Sony was so touting it as his next thing in gaming.
Oh,
Now
that's
he's
just
played
racist. We're in Mexico, so what's the most Mexican thing we can do? Smash a piñata!
Maybe it's
racist
a hint maybe it's a hint that Viva Pinata is coming back. Bowling, yes, is realistic. Fun though. This is like virtual tennis, and it's a game where
Well, that other one I played where you had to fucking chase a train, that was just fun. And
was that Forza 3? Horizon 3 or 4? And the one where you have to follow the Halo dropship.
Yeah, and you had the hovercraft, the giant hovercraft and everything. Loads of fun, and the beginning of that game where it's like jumping between cars as well, and seasons. So a really, really good beginning.
Yeah, really good. This is what you're going to get later on. So we're going to show you all now, then take it all away.
Yeah. Super Metroid.
Very Super Metroid style, isn't it? Yeah, I think the third one did that too. When you're driving through Australia, I never got to play it. Only the demo.
Was that the one with Clarkson? And he'd be at the beginning. Everybody loves to drive cars, but meanwhile.
What was the 6? Here we go. Look. So all those games are coming to Xbox.
Big Daddy Phil.
That's why you, the gamer, are at the center of everything we do. Today, we showed you 30 games.
Did you?
27 of them will be available on Xbox Game.
You didn't show Scorn. I went there.
You can look forward to back-to-back.
The Gunk, I didn't see that.
Landing day one on Game Pass. Led by 5 new titles from
Yeah, it's got a really punchable face, isn't he, old Phil?
As well as highly anticipated games like Back 4 Blood, 12 Minutes.
Smug. It's like smug. Look at that smug face.
Next year, I'm inspired by the creativity
there's a special guest, Doodle.
We haven't been nearly as nasty as we touted we were going to be, by the way. We haven't let into our personas at all. We've just been honest, really.
Yeah. I'll go and be nasty on Twitter, it's fine.
Yeah, or you go. Even having big rows on there.
Yeah, it's been very funny. It's people getting so emotional. And I'm just like, I don't really
so
care.
this is it, by the way. We haven't seen any gameplay from Fable, from Perfect Zero, from Starfield. You said it was really nothing.
They haven't bought anyone yet.
Still, not even a hint of Elder Scrolls 6. Not even like a CGI trailer.
Todd Howard was there for like 20 seconds, which is a boon in my opinion.
Nothing from Indiana Jones. Nothing from Wolfenstein 3, which is tabled to be in development. So, what have they showed us today, really, that we didn't already know about? Other than, this has not even been an E3 show, typically. It's just been a, look what's on, this has been a Game Pass show. It's not been an Xbox show at all. Just Game Pass. So like they did the TV one. TV. Now Game Pass on TV. So
actually, Phil, Xbox has survived because of you, because it was dying before you turned up. That's why they got you in, to do as many lies and talk shit and PR the crap out of it, so it didn't just go and they get rid of it.
Game Pass has made Xbox relevant. That's the only thing that's keeping it afloat. And backwards compatible.
There's a thing I read where it said that they were getting rid of Bing, Xbox, and there was another thing. All those things were for the chop. And Bing managed to save itself.
We've only got one game left. They're showing. Bethesda are showing a game. Hold on, what's this?
Oh.
Is this game?
Is it
this
the rest of
Wolfenstein?
Starfield? Well, this looks like
Arcane.
Good and Evil.
Might be.
Arcane Studios.
This is Prey 2. I think. I think this is a Prey game.
Arcane Austin.
That guy looked like that guy looked like the guy from Prey. This might be that Prey 2 game that was never made. The bounty hunters. Look at it. Might be Prey.
An offshoot of Prey. That's that
is it
woman
definitely?
from flipping. Yeah,
It's a
God
cute
knows.
little robot running around.
It's like a weird chicken robot.
Looks like a squad shooter at the moment. Or like a Left 4 Dead style game.
Left 4 Dead again.
Don't know. Vampires.
Oh, jolly good. So yeah, it's not Prey.
No. Is it that vampire game we saw the other day, Masquerade?
It's diversity the game, that's for sure.
Every game is that now.
Hello, I'm a vampire.
There was rumours that Vampire 2 was going to be shown at E3, but I don't think this is that. Let's have changed it radically. The shit is about to hit the fan. This is like a 4-player Evolve type affair.
Yeah, yet another Left 4 Dead job.
Really hope the video was worth
it.
People need to know what happened.
People need to know what happened. What is this shit?
It's another CGI trailer though, so it doesn't show you what the game's like at all. So it's pointless.
CGI. Nothing in the game will work like this. You'll do the ice thing and he'll keep moving and you have to keep doing it and the bar will go up and then eventually he'll ice up.
Yeah.
Because that's how it works. And then you have to shoot
CGI
the
trailers
20 times to actually kill it. Or get a critical hit.
I get why they would show a small CGI trailer to tease a game that's coming that's not been made at all. But when they put this much effort into a CGI trailer, you got to think, well, wouldn't that? I know they source them out to other companies, but it's still money, isn't it? They have to spend.
Yep.
I just think, why would not just put that money into the game, make the game better, and show us a smaller. This is just hype. It's just indulgent. This just doesn't. It doesn't serve the game.
At the beginning, we thought it was like 12 different games all at once. But is this Beyond Good and Evil? Because it's got a Black Lady. It could be Prey 2.
Yeah.
Because we were hoping.
That guy looked like the guy from Prey 2. Is it Vampire Masquerade Blood thing that they showed the other day? Yeah, the Summerfest Masquerade spin-off.
It's none of them.
No, I don't know what it is. It's trying to be all funky and quirky and like Sunset Overdrive in its looks.
Can we see gameplay?
Looks like Borderlands as well, very Borderlands-y.
Yeah.
That's Claptrap basically. Look like these wheels. He's got two same colour and everything. Got the guy with the bird, which is the guy from Borderlands as well. Mordecai.
Yep. And they're all brick.
Okay. Redfall. Right. Summer 2022.
Next year.
Okay.
For God's sake.
Don't even know what it is. I didn't listen to that. It's an Xbox exclusive though. Because it's obviously Bethesda, so it would be. Well,
so it says Windows 10 and the cloud. It's a TV exclusive.
No, we're getting. Oh no. 2, that's not Xbox. Now we're getting the sizzle reel to finish off. All CGI trailers so far.
Alright, well, so I'm going to talk over the sizzle reel.
We're getting bullshit live, the biggest and most diverse lineup in Xbox history. Well, not really. I'd like you to give me the facts for that.
Well, for those who watched, thank you for watching. This has been incredibly underwhelming. I kind of expected it to be underwhelming, but I did have a little hope that there'd be something. But apart from Forza, not interested at all, to be honest. It's all... Oh, and the Ascent, but I was already interested in the Ascent from the last time I saw it, so that's fine. Oh,
and same with
Atomic Heart.
Battlefield.
But I know Atomic Heart's going everywhere, so whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. Sticking to the Xbox exclusives that are on PC and TVs, there's nothing there apart from what you said.
No.
We still don't really know what Starfield looks like, other than a spanner.
Bit of a spanner and some space, but we knew it was going to be in space because of the name. And it was supposed to be gameplay footage. That 100% was not gameplay footage. There you go.
What's funny is Sony don't even have to turn up to E3 and they still win.
Yeah, ridiculous. Right, so when this ends, we'll finish the stream.
Hold on, before you go. All Sony has to do to win E3 is release a video game, God of War, Ragnarok. Here's a bit of a trailer.
Yeah,
and they'd still
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne PS5,
Yeah,
maybe.
There's a Bloodborne
2. 2 title card. That'd kill everything in that presentation. So yeah, that was it. Thanks for, as Chris said, thank you for joining us. We will be streaming more regularly, hopefully, and we'll be doing a few more of these over the course of E3. We might do Capcom.
Yeah, the Capcom's the next one. Definitely going to do that.
Square Enix as well. I want to see if they show Tomb Raider.
I don't think
Tomb Raider.
Square's tonight in it. I won't be able to do that because I'm at work, but I can do. Yeah, I can do
post
Capcom.
on Instagram. Capcom and whatever Sony decide. If Sony decide to do a state of play, maybe, or another one of those.
So new system that leaves other cold because it's a fucking mini fridge.
To be honest,
it is the mini fridge.
E3 will. I think this will go down as one of the most underwhelming E3s. I think Jeff stole all the thunder with his Elden Ring reveal.
Yep. Good old Jeff. Well, that's it. I'm gonna go. Everyone,
Thanks.
take care. Thanks for watching. Go and watch the ZX Spectrum thing I did because there's little kids and they'll love it. And yeah, we're off. Bye.